just like say in the last 2 weeks incidents that have happened. One of them, there was music playing in the house that I live in. It was a large family, a lot of siblings from my grandmother's side, and it was music from her time, and it was almost like she and the others were almost like having a party in the piano and music room. So there was like music from like the 40s and 50s playing, and that was them. But then I also had an incident recently where there was American music playing outside of my window. And like when I started listening, I could actually hear the entire song. And I figured out it was like a song from the Ghost Dance period removal and things like that. And I actually found it, and it was a Navajo song. So I think that for me, it can be guides, it can be family members, or even past life connections and soul family that are reaching out to you as well. So that's the experience that I've had with that happening.
Oh, that's really recently. Good. So it looks like it's definitely, all of us agree, for Kate, it's definitely a spirit guide that's reaching out, and you'll probably get a lot more of them. Great question to start the evening with, or the day, depending on where you are in the world. So let's have a look at the next one. So we've got Cassie Smith Bay with 2 cute little doggies in there. And this one is particularly, looks like it's an American first family. And it is Arquana. Does my family have connections with Bigfoot? My family also has a huge connection with Florida. My uncle who passed away always talked about them. Also, what do they like to be called? So this is definitely a tribal thing. So I will stay out of this one. And so this is over to you, Arquana. What's the answers here for Cassie Smith Bay, please?
All right, Cassie, great question. First of all, I think the fact that you're even asking the question tells me that, yes, you and your family do have some kind of a tie to the, people call them Bigfoot. My understanding is they prefer to be called Alawan from like a external perspective. So I'll just reference them as Alawan. Florida has definitely got a super strong population of those. I think with your uncle talking about them, and it seems like, I mean, obviously you're interested as well. From what I have gathered with my connection to the Alawan is that it ties in with past life family. They, for me, are I've done like an incarnation in the Alawan family. So I think that they come and they do check on family members. You know, it's like anybody else, like your cousin or your grandmother's going to call and check on you. So I would say that definitely, if you can, go out into the woods or wherever you've got, and just let them know you can. They're interdimensional beings, so they can appear and you'll kind of sense them there. They do communicate through telepathy, so just let them know if you feel that they're there. Let them know, like, hey, I'm really interested to learn more about you, or if you could just show me something or some kind of sign. And their energy signature, when you don't see them in full form, is a very sparkly, glittery energy. And you're going to need to be looking like 9 or 10 feet in the air, because they are really large animals, okay? Or beings. They're beings. So I think for sure you've definitely got a connection. And I finally got the name of one of mine that she's really amazing. Her name is Sisket, is what she told me. So, but yeah, they prefer Alawan, and I think you've got a connection. And if you do, especially if it's from past lives, then they're going to be way more interested to come and communicate with you and give you signs, and they'll leave you stuff, flowers, things like that. It's really cool. So, good question.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for answering that for Cassie. I think she's going to be dead chuffed about that one. And it's actually good information for all of us to know as well, just not to call them Sasquatch or Bigfoot, but to call them the Alawan, because that's the interdimensional being that they are. So there we go. Let's have a look at Cat. Oh, cute picture. I'm Cat, feeling very lost at the moment. Could you lovely ladies give me some direction? My birthday is 28th of November. Let me get my writing pad. It is 28th November 1983. So there we go. And who is ready? Jess, are you ready to go for it?
Sure.
Go on then. Let's do it.
I'm getting that alignment in your chakras right now would be super helpful. I feel a lot of your feelings of being lost aren't really your baggage to carry. Maybe you're just very sensitive and you've picked up some things in your chakras. So at least once a week or 3 times a week, maybe even I do mine every day. Clearing your chakras, doing yoga poses and working out also helps to clear them. But just a nice 5-10 minute little maintenance there. I'm getting allow yourself to accept the freedom of your soul, wanting to travel, wanting to kind of break the chains of restriction. Obviously you're a Sagittarius, so you're like the amazing world traveler, like you're the ever adapting person and have a wonder, lust for life. So I say embody who you are, don't fight it anymore. That's the biggest thing. And maybe you're too focused on money. So that is what's really restricting. It's like you're in the matrix, or you're focused too much on job and money and bills, and it's not allowing your soul to be free.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much. And Zara, what do you have for Kat, please?
Yeah, I can see you've been a bit of a deadlock. You've been a bit of a sense of sort of can't move forward. I can see that. But I do think that that's going to clear pretty quickly. I can see that there's a sort of new emotional growth and development starting. That blocked path is starting to sort of clear now. And although you may not feel it, it's slowly clearing, and soon you're going to have a sort of a new burst of enthusiasm for your emotional growth, emotional enthusiasm. You're going to start feeling brighter, you're going to start feeling happier, you're going to start feeling a bit more social. And I feel that there is actually a new relationship coming in for you. Now, if you're in a relationship already, I would suggest that's going to be a friendship. But if you are single, then I do feel it's going to be more on the friendship level, and a friendship's going to be built. So I think that if you're single, it's going to be a really sort of a nice sort of friendship that you can really sort of plow quite a lot into if you're not with anybody at the moment. So yeah, that's what I see for you. I see that your path is going to unblock. You're going to have this little new burst of emotional sort of upliftment, and then you're going to find yourself sort of finding a new friend that's going to really sort of revive you.
That's very nice. And with the November birthday coming up, and just around the time that we've got 3i Atlas, that would be already in and out the other side. Take some of that energy, definitely. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Sarah. And Aquana, what do you get for Kat, please?
So I went ahead and pulled a couple cards. I've got the 7 of Swords with the 3 of Swords. So that's kind of, that tells me that you've had a really kind of a difficult time. And I'm honestly, like, this guy holding his head in his hands, I feel like that's probably you at the moment. At the bottom, I do have the Temperance card, which can be all about balance. But with these cards, it shows me that you are a bit out of balance, which kind of ties in with what Jess was saying about getting those chakras aligned and all that. And I looked a little bit deeper, and it looks like right now, probably some of the out of balance feeling that you're getting is that you're not following through with your soul's true calling. I don't know if it's if you're in a job that you don't like, or a relationship that you don't like, or something, but something in you is not fulfilled. It's not getting you to what your soul's true calling is. So I just really encourage you to kind of assess the things in your life, find out what's working, what's not working for you, and slowly move away from those things that don't work for you anymore. And I think that's going to help restore that balance for you.
Oh, that's really good. And Kat, you've given us your dates of birth, etc., and your numerology. So that's really good. And I worked out, you can see yours is down there, cover that one up. This one here is you've got a set of number formations, a 10, 11, a 21, and a 3 on both sides. So that's quite interesting because that leads it to number 6. And you are a number 6 in life path. But a lot of those show that a 6, someone who is a 6, has a lot of empathy and is comfortable with helping others to be honest about their feelings, being open, and being able to accept people for what they are. A lot of emotions there, a lot of wisdom with you. So the energies with that does tell us, though, that when you get close to your birthday, which obviously we know is in November, that a lot of that energy starts releasing. So all these people that you've helped with, all these people that you listen to their problems and you do as much as you can for everyone else, that energy is coming up, out through the heart chakra and releasing. So everything that our readers have said today, it's time basically for you to look at yourself, balance yourself, look at what you want. Because I think for the first time, the fact that you're feeling very lost at the moment means look inside yourself and what does the cat person really want? Because I think that being a 6, you've always been doing everything else for the greater good of others. But when have you actually done the greater good for cat? When? So try to start answering that question and just follow the advice from the other readers and start changing your own life from within the energies, because I think that will make a huge difference. I hope that helps. I really do.